You're listening to BK Presents on Rainier Avenue Radio.
Hello, everyone. My name is BK International Talent Scout. I'm bringing a brand new show to you called BK Presents. 30 minutes, non-stop, your favorite in gospel music. The studio session, going deep into interviews with your favorite artists, producers, and their engineers. You and your music. Concert previews and concert reviews. Get it all on bkpresents.com. Hello, everybody. This is BK Talent Scout coming to you live from Rainier Avenue Studios. Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Rainier Avenue Radio is your community radio station and digital media hub. We're a 24/7 radio station and multimedia network dedicated to amplifying diverse voices in our community, like BK Presents Radio Podcast, aired on Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Welcome to the show. You'll be hearing our special guest, Crystal C. You'll hear her voice, and you'll see some pictures of her. We'll be doing the show. But before we get into that, y'all, we need you to support Rainier Avenue Radio.world. And you can do that by going to Venmo at Rainier Avenue Radio. Or you can go to our website, rainieravenueradio.world/donate. We would love for you to donate and support the radio station and each show that you see on the air. I am BK International Talent Scout. Make sure you support Rainier Avenue Radio. Have your family and friends support Rainier Avenue Radio, and we will greatly appreciate you. Okay, the next announcement is next week, I'm going to be interviewing Tracy Oden. She's going to be talking about tango and how that's going to support independent artists. The week after that, I'm doing a 2-part series with Minister Kevin Amos, and he's going to be talking about the Pauline Gospels and what he's up to. So that is our show over the next 3 weeks. Let's start this interview with Crystal C. Cooper, known professionally as Miss Crystal C., who is originally from Houston, Texas. And her mom is Jacqueline Cooper. Her dad is Daryl Johnson. She was born on February 8th, 1989. Let's all welcome Crystal C. How are you doing, Crystal?
Hi, how are you?
Oh,
Thanks
we're
for having me.
I first seen you at the Seattle Center, and you were the featured female hip hop artist. You did an excellent job. So we want to know how you got it started into doing hip hop music, writing music, and then we'll take it from there.
Okay, so to start off, I first got into music. I was around 9, 10. I started writing my first song. So what led me to that? As a little girl, I was sexual assault by my mom's boyfriend, and it was very depressing for me. I really didn't feel like I didn't have anyone to turn to. So I started off by writing poetry, and then I turned my poetry into music, and writing really kept me going from there.
How do you write? Do you write your songs on paper, or do you type them in the computer before you go?
I at first I used to write it down on paper, but then they would get wet or I would lose them. So now I type my music in my phone, in my notes.
Can you remember any of the poems you written when you were little?
Ooh, I really don't remember The ones I written when I was little. Um,
What are the some of the poems that you've written? Do you have any handy, or do you know any of your poems by memory?
um, Not the poetry. I don't remember because up until like 10, I was writing them. And then I started writing like music from there. And once I got into a relationship and it turned violence, and that's when I started writing like music and things from there. And one of my songs called Betrayed, that has to do with the domestic violence, the relationship that um, I was in, based on a true story. I also have a video for that, which is maybe like 4 or 5K right now. So, but yeah, I don't remember any other poetry from when I was younger.
So you have, what's the name of the video that you have? What's the name of your video of your song? Is it called Betrayed? Hello? Okay, I'm going to probably have to call her.
Oh, it was a connection. I don't know. It started like browsing. I was like, what's going on?
Oh, okay, she's back. So I was asking you about your song. It's called Betrayed, right? It's on
Mm-hmm.
YouTube and you have 5,000 views. Is it on Facebook? Do you
It's
remember?
on it's on YouTube.
Okay, do you remember some of the words of Betrayed that
Yes.
you share?
Yes.
Just share maybe one or two lines from that song.
Sure. Um, was it betrayed? I never thought that loving you would cause me pain. I never I never thought that loving you would cause me pain. Um, oh, that was a minute. Let me see. You was my baby. I loved you like crazy. I was your special lady. Even thought about having your babies.
Oh, wow, that's nice. Thank you for sharing lines from your song. So, can you share a little bit of? So, let's clarify first. You are not in domestic violence. You're safe from that relationship.
No, I'm safe from that. I'm free. I got away. Thank God. Yeah, I'm definitely free from that. No more domestic violence from me.
Oh, that is so good to hear. We wanted to clarify that. We didn't want people to think you were still in a abusive relationship. So she's free and clear, and she wants to be able to reach out to other people that are in domestic violent relationships, whether it's physical, mental, financial, or verbal. So, what would you say to some young people, whether they're men or women, or what would you say to encourage them to get out of an abusive relationship?
I would say it is hard. You know, it is hard, but if you can, please get out. Find someone to talk to. You more than what you think you are. You deserve a lot better. I was in it for 5 years, and it was always thought like, oh, I love this person, this and that. I can't leave. But I had to think about myself more. Like it was either a life or death situation. So I had to get away.
Oh, that's good. Okay, I'm going to read something from your bio and then we're going to talk about it. Crystal C also noted for the hit single Taking Off featuring Little Mike, Too Real, and Big Travis out of Waco, Texas, which is at thousands of views on TikTok. After going through a tough time and being abused as a kid and being abused in a relationship, you still decided to take on music. Can you tell us a little bit about your hit single of Taking Off?
Taking off, I did a little bit of it, like a little bit of the video in North Carolina. It was with my god brother, Lil Mike Too Real, and Travis, which is from Waco. So taking off is pretty much is talks about how like everything you've been through and you're finally at your point to where you need to get to the top. It's trying to take off and get in your bag and do what you want and reach the stars.
Oh, wow. Thank you for sharing with us about taking off. Also, in your bio, it says that you lost your mom. So, did you want to give a tribute or a shout out to your mom or talk to people that have lost their parents before?
Sure. My mom, we buried her like a day before Mother's Day. It was she was dealing with a lot of illness, sickness. She was really my biggest fan. I got a call from her. Me and my brother got a call from her the night before she passed, and she was just like, she's calling to check on us. She wanted to hear our voice. She wasn't feeling too good. And I didn't think anything of it. I was just like, okay, mom, love you. Talk to you tomorrow. Get you some rest. And the next morning I had to get up for work. She usually called me to wake me up from work. But when I didn't get that phone call, I was just like, okay, maybe she's still sleeping. She wasn't feeling well last night. But when I got to work, that's when I got the call that she passed. So it's like it literally broke me down. Um, yeah, it broke me down. I went to the house where she passed at and seen her and kissed her. She was so cold and everything. Is my mom is like my best friend. Our birthdays are a week apart. So yeah, is losing a parent is not something I would wish on anybody. It's really the hardest thing. She had moved to Washington from Houston. Me and my brother was getting her well because she was like on drugs and everything. So we got her up here, and she started gaining her weight back and getting better. In the 2 years she's been in Washington, that's when she passed away. So we had time with her for 2 years. And her birthday is coming up, which is on January 31st. And since she passed, I still celebrate her birthday like she's still here. I get cakes made and we let balloons go. And yeah. We also have a little song together called My Garden Angel. Um I did the song and I just have like her yeah, that's the cover. I have like her voice, like our conversation on there in the background playing, and that really was a lot for me. So I'm glad I got something to hold on to. Also have her tatted on my arm, so it's like every day I would see her and yeah, still celebrate like she's here.
Condolence to the family and happy birthday to your mom in heaven. And thank you for sharing that part of your life. I know that was tough, but I believe it touched a lot of people. I know what it's like to lose a mom. I lost my mom. Then a couple of years ago, I lost my sister right before Mother's Day. So holidays are different when you lose people in your family. Um, let's talk about school. What are you doing now as far as school and what are you studying in school?
So school, I'm studying social and human services. Um, I want to work with what I wanted to work with, like the foster kids and the CPS. But dealing with the CPS system, I don't think I could handle that part of the program because it's really like depressing for me. So I'm gonna go for maybe like a school counselor or work in a hospital, social worker to help people. But yeah, school is going great. I'm going there for my AA for the first 2 years, and I may continue for the next 4 years to get like my bachelor's, and we'll see how it goes from there on to the master's. So right now I'm taking a psychology class, which I have homework due this Sunday.
We
So
want you to get that
it's
homework done now.
yeah. Yeah, so it's going great. I was pretty nervous about taking a psychology class, but it's interesting for sure. I just want to have a better career for myself and even for my son, my first baby. It's a boy. His name is Jacques. He keeps me going. He's so joyful. So my little world there.
That is so good. Thank you for sharing about your school. I'm going to read another part of your bio and we'll ask some questions from there. Musical beginning. She's been in choir since the sixth grade at Krista McAfee Middle School, where Mrs. Diana Ross was the director. Also involved in traveling gospel choir in Missouri City Church of Christ, and began rapping at the age of 10. So let's talk about what it was like being in Mrs. Diana Ross's class, what got you into doing musicals.
My middle school, she was awesome. I loved her. She taught me so much about music. Like as far as she taught me how to read music and how to like shape certain forms. We had regionals in middle school, and it was like a state regional to where we had to go and compete with other schools, and I made it to the top. I was like number nine, number nine out of like millions of school with like the second soprano singer. So that was awesome. I got a plat for that, and yeah, that's
Tell
what.
us what it was like traveling with the gospel choir in Missouri City Church of Christ.
Traveling with them was awesome. We traveled to Arkansas. We did some shows in Houston. We might have went to Louisiana, if I'm not mistaken. We hit a couple states, and we traveled all around to like sing at the churches, save some lives. Maybe someone was out there that was lost. Help them, bring them closer to God and Christ. So singing really helped me, and it helped whoever the other people that was lost.
Now, were you guys singing a cappella or with background?
Yes, yes, we sung a cappella.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, Church of Christ. No music.
Yes, we sung a cappella. You have the guys that does like the bass, and yeah, it was awesome. I really do miss it, and I've been looking for a church since I moved to Seattle. I would love to like get into a church.
Wow, yeah. Church of Christ, my auntie Lynn, she's a part of the Church of Christ. No music.
No music.
Side Church of Christ, Holgate Church of Christ, no music. Wow.
Mhm.
That was it hard to sing without the music when you were in the gospel choir?
It really wasn't, because once everyone came together, that's the sound right there. We need no beat. You got the tenors, the bass, the sopranos, the altos, and once we all come together, it's cool. You got the
Wow.
beatbox with the whatever they do. But yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. You don't even need a beat. But
Okay, let's.
I also my godparents, they're like I want to say Baptist, if I'm not mistaken,
Oh yeah, okay.
where they have like the drums and everything. So I was also in that with the praise dance. I was a mime and things like that. So yeah.
That's so exciting. Stay diverse, Crystal.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about your stage name. How did you come up with the stage name Miss Crystal C?
So Crystal C, the C is for my last name, which is Cooper. And I couldn't think of no artist name for myself. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just do Crystal C. And then when you Google or go to YouTube and type in Crystal C, it's like millions of Crystal C's pop up. So I'm like, no, I have to do a name change. So that's when I went to just, it's like, you know what, I'm gonna just do Miss Dot Crystal C. So I have to go through some things to get my name out there to change.
All right. Well, let's talk about your musical successes again. I'm going to read from your bio and we're going to ask questions. Crystal C is a musical success in the Pacific Northwest and the USA. After winning Best New Artist Award in Seattle, she met many people, including Brian Angel from the male group Day 26. She also met Squeak Nutty Bar with the hit single Ice Cream Candy and DJ Brother Manic, who is now she's been on tour with Anne Brand New, whom she's featured on a song called No More. Let's talk about meeting Brian Angel from Day 26.
You know, Brian is cool. He's real cool. I met him there. Well, we was previous talking on social media before that event even happened, and I didn't even know he was going to be there until I went up in the artist room, and he was up there, and I was like, hi, and that's when we started talking. So we was taking pictures and everything, and then I was like, let's do some songs together. Let's work together. But I asked for his contact information. Me thinking, I thought he was just going to give me his like an email address or something like that. But he gave me his number. He was like, yeah, let's work. So maybe later on this year, we'll have a song together. But yeah, we text every now and then. We talk every now and then. He's real cool. I call him Hollywood. He's like, nah, I'm not Hollywood. But yeah, he's cool. He actually doing a movie.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, yeah,
No.
he's cool.
Let's get into your awards because we only got like 5 minutes, 4 minutes left for the interview. Let's talk about some of the awards you won so that we can share that information with our audience.
So I won the best upcoming artist for Seattle. That was like in 2024, and I've been nominated again for the best rap Oscar award, female rap artist. So I'm in that little running right now, and as you can see, this is a tough crowd. This is a tough pick right here. J J
Hey, but we
J
went
Wavy.
to see. Okay, Lady P. Do you know Lady P?
I don't know her. The only person I know from the crowd is J Wavy. She's pretty dope. I met her. And I seen her perform live, and yeah.
Well, we like Crystal C because we seen you at the Seattle Center. Did you want to talk about your Seattle Center experience and what that was like? Because you did a little melody there. They were really featuring you big time at the Seattle.
Yeah, the ending that I did, they really loved that part. It was a little acapella. I was like, oh my God, they started clapping. But yeah, performing at the Seattle Center, that was actually my first time, and it was a blessing. Shout out to Lady Scribe for putting this together. The Seattle Sound Music Awards. Shout out to the whole team for having me, and it was an honor to be on stage, and I would love to be a part of it. Like anything that's going on with that.
Oh, wow. That was great seeing you there and seeing you interact with everyone. So hopefully you'll get to go back and do your own concert at the Seattle Center Armory.
Hopefully, shoes. I'm trying to get to the BET Awards.
Oh, okay. Well, get to the BET Awards. They have a lot of things happening at the BET Awards. We got to work. Hey, you got Brian Angel Day 26. Maybe you guys song will get there this year or next year. We'll see.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. So who you want to give a shout out to?
You know, my hometown, Houston, Texas. I love you guys. H-Town. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Lady Tribe. Brand new. Shout out to my brother for doing his thing, and shout out to you guys for having me on this show. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Rainier Avenue Radio.
Yes,
we're gonna make sure everything's working on your end and our end. We'll bring you back in a couple of months.
In a couple of months, I rather come there. Come there. So yeah.
Come on, y'all. She gonna be sitting right here.
On the couch. I'm trying to be right there, right in front of the camera.
Okay. First, before we get out of here, are you performing anywhere over the next couple of months?
February 14th. I got invited to perform at this party, but I have to get more information about that.
Okay, details coming. Valentine's Day, Miss Crystal C will be performing. Thanks for being on this show. The producer is Daniel, and Rainier Avenue Radio is hosting always. Crystal, we're looking to see you in the house in a couple of months. Hey, this is BK International Talent Scout, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you, Seattle, for checking out the show with BK Presents on Rainier Avenue Radio. It's been our pleasure.
You guys.
But listen, we want to connect with you. Maybe you have some takeaways from the show that you would like to let us know about. You can do that in two ways. You can go on Twitter and follow us at BK Presents, or email us bkpresents@gmail.com. Once again, that's bkpresents@gmail.com.